I don't care. It's because of the flow. It's because of the flow.
It's that server.
I've said it in like however many. Yeah, what's good, y'all? If you're new to the channel, my name is Shadiq and I'm acting across KRXOVR Media. I'm really late on this one. Sorry about that. I had a lot going on with school. I'm doing my master's degree. A lot of projects and stuff that I'm working on outside of my reactions. All of that. But Kush is an artist that I will always make sure to go out of my way to support as much as I can. I heard his last single. I wasn't able to react to it for the same reasons, but I had to support his Plugged In. I'm hearing it's pretty good, and honestly, he's performing pretty well too. Kush is the kind of artist you have to put some respect on, so I don't want to hold y'all too much longer. Let's get it.
Yo, the plug in me fuse the engineer. Oh way or no way. Got the whole of the O in the building. Gang shit, you know it's no cap when the man them rap. Oh way or no way.
Yeah, I'm just voice for the beat.
Yo, I ain't like these kids. I've been really out here on the strip, got a laser beam trying to crash man's wig. I don't only do jewels, been trying to get rich. Pick. Shoot or drive, we set from the bricks. Clip, big hand ting with a spin, or we roll with a dot shit like Twix. Flick, Pyrex ball, I got fish, shit. No, I ain't cooking no dishes. TT grab, I ain't put it with mix. A bit C cash, got a shake in the tits.
Yeah, fast. Me and Fumez had the same reaction on beat and everything. Hold on, let's pull this back. Cause yo, Kush did not come to play at all.
I ain't like these kids. I've been really out here on the strip, got a laser beam trying to crash man's wig. I don't only do jewels, been trying to get rich. Pick. Shoot or drive, we set from the bricks. Clip, big hand ting with a spin, or we roll with a dot shit like Twix. Flick, Pyrex ball, I got fish, shit. No, I ain't cooking no dishes. TT grab, I ain't put it with mix. A bit C cash, got a shake in the tits. Rap got me legit, I'm still out here, still roll with a stick. I'm still out here trying to find me a lick, roll with a man them like Lilo and Stitch.
Something about that in my head, I heard Abs' voice as he said it. That's how you can tell that they're so close. Make sure you check out my interview with Abs as well, because he talked about the fact that him and Kush go way back, obviously, and why I say that they're an undefeated duo, because you can hear the very minor influences in this sound, really across all of OFB. You can tell they actually spend time with each other because they pick up on each other's mannerisms and styles and everything.
Roll with a stick, I'm still out here trying to find me a lick, roll with a man them like Lilo and Stitch.
Tell me you don't hear Ab's voice. Roll with a man named like Lilo and Stitch. Tell me you don't hear his voice while he's saying that.
With a stick, I'm still out here trying to find me a lick, roll with a man them like Lilo and Stitch. If you cash, that's bro. I got endless love, no homo. Gangs on stuff, ain't riding a Volvo. Put him in a shirt, ain't doing no promo. Full ride with cargo, take control. Got me feeling like Marlo. Tell bro, take care of the parcel. Any occasion, shoving his up.
Kush has Fumez doing a madness for this space right now. What I like about the flow that he just did was that I'm gonna have to play it back because I know what I was gonna say in my head, but like there was a point in time where it kind of felt like you knew where the flow was about to go, but then he didn't do that. Like let me see if I can play and find the spot that I'm talking about.
Rap got me legit, I'm still out here, still roll with a stick. I'm still out here trying to find me a lick, roll with a man them like Lilo and Stitch. If you cash, that's bro. I got endless love, no homo. Gangs on stuff, ain't riding a Volvo. Put him in a shirt, ain't doing no promo. Full ride with cargo, take control. Got me feeling like Marlo. Tell bro, take care of the parcel. Any occasion, shoving his arsehole. Cash. The boy, she's really a nerd. He talks on the net, but.
And I know why he did that too. It gives you that thing that's gonna go viral. I get it. That that was different.
Ride with cargo, take control. Got me feeling like Marlo. Tell bro, take care of the parcel. Any occasion, shoving his arsehole. Cash. The boy, she's really a nerd. He talks on the net, but never in person. I swear I can't lie about a thing in my verse. When I heard make lies, I was hurt. Who have you crashed, bro? Who have you hurt? Suns out, guns out, bros gone berserk with a king up. Out with. Didn't observe this new generation's only getting worse. Brag on the net, guess they wanna be heard when they see him on the net. If I put him in a.
And his beat is cold too. We gotta put some respect on it. I've been complaining about the yeah, same reaction. I've been complaining about these plugged in type beats lately, but this is one of those where it's standing out to me somehow. I think that part of what it is too is that the bass line is reminding me of like a bass guitar. I actually had a conversation with a producer saying, yo, you should do a drill beat where you use a bass guitar as the slides instead of actual 808s. I don't know if that'll work or not, but I hear something that feels and sounds like a bass guitar in it. That's giving me a little bit more of a reason to pay attention to this one, and then even the melody a little bit. But anyway,
more gangs on stuff, ain't riding a Volvo. Put him in a shirt, ain't doing no promo. Full ride with cargo, take control. Got me feeling like Marlo. Tell bro, take care of the parcel. Any occasion, shoving his arsehole. Cash. The boy, She's really a nerdy, talks on the net but never in person. I swear I can't lie, but I think in my verse. When I heard make lies, I was hurt. Who have you crashed, bro? Who have you hurt? Suns out, guns out, bros gone berserk with a king up. Out with didn't observe this new generation's only getting worse. Brag on the net, guess they wanna be heard when they see him on the net. If I put him in a hearse, pull up reverse. Countless times I assisted the work. Countless times I've been on their turf, and countless times them man need a nurse. Hospital bed is dread. Blue light skirt from the Fed is meant. Whole of the O and up.
Put some respect on Kush, son. He can hold his own. He is not just a feature artist, bruh. Kush is actually cold. I don't know if I like this style of beat for him. Maybe because it isn't how I was introduced to him. But it's working. It makes sense. At the end of the day, Plugged In is the platform for you to talk your ish, right? He's doing what you gotta do on Plugged In. But it's like he's doing this style justice, and it just makes sense. It's really, if nothing else at all, it's just proving his diversity and the fact that he could do anything. If we're being real, he could pretty much do anything.
This new generation's only getting worse. Brag on the net, guess they wanna be heard when they see him on the net. If I put him in a hearse, pull up reverse. Countless times I assisted the work. Countless times I've been on their turf, and countless times them man need a nurse. Hospital bed is dread. Blue light skirt from the Fed is meant. Whole of the O and oboe is tense. I still skate round and they pushing their friends, they hop in the fence. I smoke big fat buds, it's dense. Make a little juice if I sell while wet. Used to sell the star dog, I ain't talking no pets. So they want me from a far dog, we ain't even met. Stress. They bums, no funds, no man on the curb like 30 plus.
Pulling it back on the beat drop too. I don't care. We're pulling it back.
Didn't observe this new generation's only getting worse. Brag on the net, guess they wanna be heard when they see him on the net. If I put him in a hearse, pull up reverse. Countless times I assisted the work. Countless times I've been on their turf, and countless times them man need a nurse. Hospital bed is dread. Blue light skirt from the Fed is meant. Whole of the O and oboe is tense. I still skate round and they pushing their friends, they hop in the fence. I smoke big fat buds, it's dense. Make a little juice if I sell while wet. Used to sell the star dog, I ain't talking no pets. So they want me from a far dog, we ain't even met. Stress. They bums, no funds, no man on the curb like 30 plus. Life in a demo, you nerdy cunt. Talk about man, you must be skunked. 3-2 spin all that 30 pump, coulda lived. He's a lucky cunt. Full man in.
I've been pointing it out. This whole thing is riddled with OFB flows. I've been referencing this flow that they've been doing. There's a couple people who have done this with the OFB.
We got crocodile teeth like Skilly Bang. For many men like 50 cents.
I had the ting pointed, that is hacked in the arm. Jakes gave me a heart attack, can't lie down, dash, I went looking back.
Watch your bells on the shot, you both separate. Both flew out the ride tryna relegate.
They bums, no funds, no man on the curb like 30 plus. Life in a demo, you nerdy cunt.
It is so cold. It's one of those things where it's like, you can't even say, oh, that's so-and-so's flow anymore, right? It's like, nah, that's the OFB flow. And they do it in such a way that it's like I can hear anybody on this and it'll be just as cold. And it's also showing the progression as a group and as artists, as everything. Like, they're not letting any one particular person get left behind per se. Everybody's being forced to level up. And yeah, anyway.
They bums, no funds, no man on the curb like 30 plus. Life in a demo, you nerdy cunt. Talk about man, you must be skunked. 3-2 spin all that 30 pump, coulda lived. He's a lucky cunt. Full man in the ride.
I don't care. It's because of the flow. It's because of the flow. I've said it in like however many reactions that I filmed tonight in particular. Like, this self-referencing is reminding me of grime, and I appreciate it because it's making me have moments like that. He didn't even really necessarily say anything too crazy, but it's just the fact that the flow was so familiar that it got me.
Hospital bed is dread. Blue light skirt from the Fed is meant. Whole of the O and oboe is tense. I still skate round and they pushing their friends, they hop in the fence. I smoke big fat buds, it's dense. Make a little juice if I sell while wet. Used to sell the star dog, I ain't talking no pets. So they want me from a far dog, we ain't even met. Stress. They bums, no funds, no man on the curb like 30 plus. Life in a demo, you nerdy cunt. Talk about man, you must be skunked. 3-2 spin all that 30 pump, coulda lived. He's a lucky cunt. Full man in the ride with me, turning up, I was on that glide when got bun, fun. I stretch that grub gymnastics. Can't fuck with a gal if she plastic, spastic. I pre that one, they're a catfish. Bro, man of the match, he match fit, slapped it, got it on point, ain't no practice.
Nah, this beat got sauce. This is like pinnacle plugged in type beat. Whoever produced this one, shout outs to you. This one is like a pinnacle drill beat. Like, I don't know how to put it. Like, this one just takes everything that makes a plugged in beat good, and it just like, it encapsulates all of them, and it's probably up there. It's up there maybe for me, like within like the top 5, top 10, top 7-ish plugged in beats. There's also some of those beats that is really distinct. Like, I always reference like the Pete and Baz one. Like, there's certain beats that they stand out because they're just so unique. This is like the pinnacle of the ones that sound like this.
That one, they're a catfish. Bro, man of the match, he match fit, slapped it, got it on point, ain't no practice. The way he drenched man was a madness, sadness, with a football was a Baptist. Live a sweet life like Zach and Cody. Ups and downs, ain't riding a pony.
I heard Crystal make a Zach and Cody reference, so that's why I'm just like meh. And so it's no disrespect to you, Kush. It's just like certain lines that when I hear it enough times, I'm just like, like I remember like there's a point in like the That's So Raven was a thing, the On the Wing Like Bale was a thing. There's just certain things that people just kept referencing. So I've heard enough Cody, Zach, Zach to my Cody, all that stuff. So it's like, it's whatever.
This with a football was a Baptist. Live a sweet life like Zach and Cody. Ups and downs, ain't riding a pony. Keep a small circle, then boy, they are phony. If you ain't gang, hell no, don't phone me. Aim for the target, ain't talking no stone. You can't save these shots, boy, you ain't no goalie. Talking my name like them boy, they know me. Ain't talking religion when I say they're holy.
Cause I was like, I want to tell you to follow this up. Cause the Zach and Cody bar, I already said I wasn't too much of a fan of it. That's not a Kush thing. Just cause I've heard that in different iterations already. So like, let me see how he's gonna follow this up. And he followed it up alright. Man said, I ain't talking religion when I say that they're holy. Cheese on bread, big man. Just try to pull that whole flow back.
He matched it, slapped it, got it on point, ain't no practice. The way he drank man was a madness, sadness. With a football was a Baptist. Live a sweet life like Zach and Cody. Ups and downs, ain't riding a pony. Keep a small circle, then boy, they are phony. If you ain't gang, hell no, don't phone me. Aim for the target, ain't talking no stone. You can't save these shots, boy, you ain't no goalie. Talking my name like them boy, they know me. Ain't talking religion when I say they're holy.
Even the goalie one, like I've heard those kinds of things before, but who produced this? There's a whole freaking gang of them on this. That's why. Anyway, so in this channel we hold the vowels. That means we're getting straight into it, and this is going up there one of my personal favorite plugged-ins. I think that of all the plugged-ins that have this kind of sound, this is one of them that does it the best, in my opinion. It's not even just because I like Kush as an artist, and honestly, OFB as a collective was some of my favorites. He just actually was dumping on this. This was pinnacle Kush. This is pinnacle plugged in. Like, the production on this was A1. His flows were insane. And the ways that it's like he had this flow and he would stop and transition. And it wasn't awkward. It wasn't like a reset. It was like a transitional reset between the flows. And that's what made this one so technical on a flow level. Dope. Cold. I love it. Especially with how like generic this beat can probably sound to some people. The fact that he still found ways to give it new life with his flow. And the fact that he didn't get boring. Like, that takes a lot of technicality. Like, you really gotta put some respect on that, because that's not easy. More time, you maybe just find 3 flows or so and it's right out the whole way through. A1. And again, I like the fact that it has references to things that we've heard before in terms of the flow. Like, it has a bunch of OFB type flows in there. And at this point, I'm not even mad at it. Let them all own it, because it's cold. And I honestly feel like OFB as a collective can actually benefit from kind of picking inklings of other people's styles. Now that I'm really thinking about it, in the sense that you can hear Kush's development and you can hear the way that they all have such strong synergy, right? So like, imagine Abs doing like a double L's type flow, and then double L's doing a bando flow, and then Kush doing an Ispop flow. Like, just take a second and really imagine that. Like, that would actually be OD. Back to Kush, because Kush deserves some respect for this one. He put some respect on Kush's name. Please, because he's actually cold. I don't know if I like this sound for him. I hope he doesn't kind of like keep going with this sound. I think that it was good to do what you gotta do when I'm plugged in, but it just goes to show that he can do anything. That's pretty much the point, right? The beat, again, cold. Lyrically, he was no slouch. No slouch whatsoever. Again, there were some moments that I'm not crazy about, just because I've heard those kinds of things before, but the way that they were set up, it didn't try to make you feel like, yeah, this is my punchline. It was more like, those like the transitional punchlines. Like the thing that I said about the Zach and Cody, like that was just set up for the holy line at the end. And even the other ones, I was like, yeah, I've heard that kind of in their own ways. Those weren't intended to hit you like, yeah, this is my grand finale to this line, kind of a punchline. So I can give him respect for that. Like, that was very good. So again, Kush, there's no disrespect to you. That's just how I feel like listening to so much music. I know that artists can't listen to everybody else's song to know what everybody else is saying. So that just is what it is. I can't necessarily fault artists for that. I want to play this again, which is pretty rare for plugins. Now that I'm really thinking about it, like, there's a lot of plugins that I may say have replay value, but I don't really replay like that, primarily because like the beats are too generic. Again, this one does what all of the really good plugins do, just like at a slightly higher level, in my opinion, or at least it does it as good as some people's favorite plugins. But anyway, let me know what y'all think. I've said enough. Hang tight for some more reactions. I do got more to come, but until next time, peace.